your way. And I say this a lot in real estate. I think it applies to life too, life and real estate. So life is like Burger King, have it your way. And then I kind of have applied that to real estate as well. And real estate is amazing. My favorite industry in the world. Obviously, it has been. I've been wanting to really be in the real estate investing industry since I was literally still in college. When I was still in college, I just got a notification for myself that I'm live on LinkedIn. Anyways, ever since I was in college, when I was 20 and 21 years old, still in college, I graduated when I was 21, went to my corporate job. I knew at 20, 21 years old that I wanted to be a real estate investor. I knew I wanted to be in this industry, but I didn't think that I wanted to be an agent, a traditional agent with a license where you work under a broker. That wasn't for me. I knew I wanted to be in the investing part of it. And that's why I love the real estate industry so much, because people usually think of it as the traditional way of as a realtor, you have a sign in the front yard and they do have like showings of your house and you sell it that way. But it's the most amazing industry to me, because you can do it a million ways. There's a million different, probably realistically 1,000 different business models under the real estate roof. And so I love, and even just so breaking off of traditional real estate, let's just go to real estate investing. So we break off that just in real estate investing, under that umbrella, there's probably 100 or 1,000, some crazy number of different ways and different business models to invest in real estate. And that's why I love it so much. And I say, real estate is like Burger King, have it your way, because there's so many different ways to do it. And you get to choose what you like based on Francesca's on her live. Go on her live too if you want, for some good hair care, skincare from Francesca on her live over there. She's in the other room. But I say this because in real estate, you can do whatever you want. Whatever your business model is, you can have it. If you like Airbnbs and you want to have Airbnbs around your region, around your area, around your city, or around the country, you can have Airbnbs. And so you can rent them out and then live in them in some parts of the year, months of the year. You can stay there. So you want to Airbnbs, you can do that. If you only want to invest in trailer parks and mobile home parks, that can be your niche. And so there's 1,000 niches within real estate investing, especially in the real estate industry in general. So that's why I love it so much, because anybody can build and create any kind of lifestyle choice within it based on your preferences, based on what you want and what you desire for yourself, for your family, for your future family etiquette. So that's what I'm really pumped about. And so I want to make that clear, as I'm a rising voice and a rising leader in the real estate industry and the real estate investing industry. I want to make this clear at 24 years old right now, as I will someday be 34 years old, and I will be, a little Uncle G to everybody, to the rest of the world, to the younger guys. I will be a little Uncle G, a little Grant Cardone to the world, up and coming. And no matter if I'm at this point, really starting out, 0 units to my name, because I'm just wholesaling and flipping, not holding anything currently. I'm working on that on a big project and bigger deal later this year, to hold an apartment building or apartment complex, which I'm really excited about. But anyways, I say all this because take everything that I say with a grain of salt, just as I learn from different mentors, different voices, different speakers, different trainers, and I take what I want from each. And I've always done that. So every mentor in personal development, every mentor in entrepreneurship, whatever, I take bits and pieces of their trainings, of their philosophies, of their lifestyles, and I take what I want from it. And so now I have, Ed Mylett, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, all these different people and speakers and entrepreneurs, Gary Vee, whatever. And I take what I want from them and I kind of make it, pick from the buffet and I make the plate that I want. And that plate is my lifestyle and my business model. And so that's why, another reason why I love it so much is because you can make it your own, create your own bowl, create your own plate, create your own lifestyle. And you can do that within real estate, especially real estate investing. And I say that to say that, who do you listen to? A question you need to ask yourself. And this is a question that I ask myself all the time. When I have a thought, when I hear someone's story, when I hear that experience, I say, who do you listen to? And that's really important in life in general. Who are you listening to? Who are you taking advice from? But especially in real estate investing, it's important to ask yourself, okay, this guy, okay, Cody or whoever it is, or Grant Cardone, or whoever it is you're listening to and taking advice from, you're taking that in and you're saying, okay, is this for me? Do I align with it? Is this something I'm interested in? Does this person that I'm listening to, if I'm taking advice from them, do they have anything that I would like to have? Do they have the lifestyle I'd like to have? Do they have the income I'd like to have? Do they have the relationship I'd like to have? Do they have the friendships I'd like to have? Do they have the, where they live? Would you like to live there? And so before you take advice, as you're taking advice from people and before you apply it to your life, be sure that that person that you're taking advice from and applying it to your life, that they have something that you want. They have what you want. And so the people that I look towards and the only people that I take advice from are the people that have something that I want, whether it's their income, their relationship, their helicopter, their health, their physique, right? It's the same way. So to put this in layman terms, if you're looking for someone to train you, if you're looking to take advice for someone on your health, let's talk about like personal training, physical training, because it's really easy or more simple for most people to apply this concept to the body and to physical training. So let's say physical athletic training, who are you going to take advice from? You're going to take advice from Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is the, arguably number one bodybuilder in the world in history, or you're going to take advice from someone who is overweight and stressed out and has acne from eating bad, unhealthy, and doesn't make good choices and blah, blah, blah. Who are you going to take advice from? Someone who is overweight or doesn't have the physique or the style that you want? Or are you going to take advice from someone who does not have the body that you want? Or are you going to take advice on physical training and health and fitness from someone who does have what you want? Arnold Schwarzenegger or some girl who's Bradley Martin. I don't know who it is. Who are you going to take advice from? Someone that has what you want. You want to look like that. You want to have what they want. You want to drive what they drive. You want to have the peace and the happiness and the safety, security in life that those people have. So that's something really important to take into consideration. If you're taking relationship advice, I don't really give out relationship advice. I have an amazing relationship, the best ever in the world. I'm so happy and lucky and grateful for it. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. But I don't give out relationship advice, but unless really someone asks and really wants it. But anyways, if you want to have an amazing relationship, are you going to take advice from someone who is divorced, miserable, broken, has given love a bad name, or their partner, wrecked love for them, whatever the case is? Are you going to take marriage advice or relationship advice from that person, or the 70-year-old couple who is still thriving? They've been married for 50 years. They're madly in love and just obsessed with each other still 50 years later into marriage. Who are you going to take advice from? And I hope the latter. I hope the couple that has been together for 50 years and obsessed with each other and so in love. So same thing in real estate and real estate investing, because you're going to hear so many different voices. You'll hear me, the big guys, the big speakers, and 5-10 years, I'll be rising as a major speaker and influencer in the real estate investing space. And hopefully, obviously personal development, which will naturally come along with it, and leadership and impact. But as you take in my words, you take them in and say, okay, I like what Cody said there. I don't really align with what Cody said there. Okay, I can take what Cody said here and really apply it to my life. Maybe you want to, build up, an income or cash flow to have a big high-rise apartment like this. There's plenty of cons to living in the big high-rise. I can share with that later, but let's just say that's an example. I want to be in a big high-rise, downtown life like Cody, but this is my current income, this is my current situation, my current family situation, spouse, partner situation. And this is what Cody's saying, to make some changes to start that process of being able to experience this, big apartment in a high-rise kind of lifestyle. That's just an example, whatever. If someone has a Tesla and it's paid off, or they use Turo to pay for itself by renting it out, is that something you desire? So if that is, then you take advice from that person that has their Tesla and gets it paid for through Turo for renting it out. So I think you get the point. If you come this far. But the point is that take advice. Be careful who you take advice from, even me, because if my values don't align with you, then don't take my advice. If I don't have what you want, if I don't have the relationship you want, if I don't have the happiness you want, if I don't have the abs that you want, if I don't have the language that you want, how you want to speak, the confidence, or the way that I carry myself, if you don't want that, then don't take advice from me in those areas. But if you want to build your mindset, if you want to learn how to start real estate investing with other people's money without any money of your own. You can be a broke kid like me and start investing in real estate, and buying, selling, flipping houses with other people's money, stuff like that. Then if that's what you want, then start taking my advice. But don't take it if I don't have something that you desire, a part of my life. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I know I just elaborate on that a lot, and I said it like 12 different times in different ways, but it's so important, because most people, you're going to take advice from your broke uncle, okay? From your broke uncle that shows up drunk to the family reunions. Maybe that's not the case. Shout out to all the good uncles. I hope you're a good uncle, whatever. I'm just saying, are you going to take advice from your broke uncle who isn't in good health, who quit on his dreams, and now he's 45, 55, 65 years old, your uncle? He's now given up on his dreams, and now he's casting it upon you that, oh, you shouldn't, build a business. You shouldn't do anything risky or out of the ordinary. Oh, you shouldn't spend so much time in the gym, because is it really worth it? There's more to life. You shouldn't try to make a lot of money, because, rich people are bad, or it's not worth it. There's more to life, work-life balance, some bullshit like that. Is that who you're going to take advice from? If they don't have what you want, then don't take advice from them. I don't take advice from anybody if they don't have something that I want. If someone's talking to me, right, I do socials, I do networking events. If someone is trying to give me advice on something, let's say real estate, and they have about little to no experience in real estate, or they tried real estate for a month or a year and they didn't stick with it, and they didn't actually grow a real estate business that thrived and had some type of success that I desire to have, I don't give a shit what they're saying to me. I'm going to say, yeah, cool. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Cool, man. Yep. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Amen, brother. Like, I'm going to be polite. Obviously, I'm not going to say like, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to take your advice that you're telling me right now, because most people give unsolicited advice. Every time you talk to me, right? You talk about a car or your situation or your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You talk about the money you want to make. You talk about the job you want to have, the job you want to apply for. You want to switch companies. You want to change your geographical location. You want to move across the country. You want to move to a different city. You want to move to a different type of home. And then somebody gives you their unsolicited advice you didn't even ask for. And oftentimes people just take it. People just get vomited on. You just get vomited on. People take it. And they don't even have anything that you want. And so, let's say family, nobody that I'm blood related to by blood has anything that I want or desire. Not a relationship, not income, money, happiness, peace, nothing. So I don't take advice from anybody that I'm related to by blood for the most part, because none of them have what I want. And that's okay. That's okay. If none of your friends or your family, whatever, have what you want, then just don't take their advice, and take advice from the people that have what you want. It's really not rocket science. If they don't have something that you want, don't take advice from them. And I know that's hard. Oh no, but my mom is, so nice, or my grandma, or my uncle, whatever. No, screw them for this part. Like, don't take their advice. Like, most people, they've given up on their dreams, and what they thought was miserable at first, or what they thought was disappointing, has now become their norm, and now they're just used to it. And now they're casting that on you. Their dreams and their dreams that they gave up on, they quit on themselves. And because they quit on themselves, they want you to quit on yourself so you don't do better than them. Now, most people, they say they want good for you. Most people say they want you to do good, but most of the time they don't want you to do better than them. Most people want you to do good, but most people do not want you to do better than them. And that might not, and if you called them out on that, they would probably be very defensive. They would immediately have a wall go up. But it is very true. It is subconscious that they don't want you to do better than they did. People want to share love and support with you, but when they see you do something better, when they see you leveling up or succeeding on a higher level than they did, they will then try to knock you down subconsciously with comments, with demeanor, with energy that doesn't align with where you want to go. And that's where we get messed up. That's where we let people drain our energy. We let people kill our dreams. And most of the time, the people that love us the most, the people that love us and support us the most, I'm doing some Gary Vee shit right here. The people that love us and support us often the most are the same ones that kill our dreams. Many oftentimes. I've had countless family members, friends say, you're full of shit. It's not worth it. Don't be an entrepreneur. Risky. You took out loans to go go to a good school and get a good degree. Why don't you use it? Are you ever going to use your degree? F my degree. Actually, side note, F my degree. I never needed it. No one ever needs a degree unless you have to be a doctor or a lawyer, or an accountant, some stuff like that. Anyways, you just want to be an entrepreneur. You just want to build a business. You just want to be rich. You just want to be a millionaire, billionaire, so that you can build organizations, build businesses, employ people, give them jobs, build your own little economy and save your world, people in your world, build organizations, build, charities, stuff like that. You don't need a freaking degree. That's besides the point. I could do another call, another live on that. But all in all, the point is to draw this back to real estate. I know I totally went off on that. I went off on that, but it's so, so important. Please go watch. If you're watching this at all, please go back and watch this. Please share this with someone you love. Please share this with someone you care about. Please share this with your partner. Please share this with your friend. Not because of me. It's great if I get some views, but share this because it could transform somebody's life and their perspective, because somebody watching this right now, or somebody that you share this with, could be taking advice from people that don't have what they want, but they're taking advice from that person and killing their own dreams. Somebody might be working right now. It's Valentine's Day, right? So restaurants and bars are super busy. Somebody might be working as a bar back. Somebody might be working as a server and bartender right now, at this moment, this second. And they might be listening to their coworker. They might want to do something. They might want to be an artist. They might want to be a dancer. They might want to create NFTs. They might want to invest in real estate. But they're a server and bartender, and they might be listening to their coworkers, their negative, pessimistic coworkers in their ear saying, what do you mean? You think you're just going to leave this bar? You think you're going to, quit your job? You think you're going to go do something beyond this? Listen, Sally, I tried that and it didn't work for me. Entrepreneurial thing, it's only for like lucky rich people. It's not for you, Sally. So just get used to serving and bartending, serving tables and bartending, because you're going to be doing that for the rest of your life. And whether that is subliminal or an obvious message, that's how people inflict their dead dreams and their pessimism on others. So that's why I want people to share my stuff, share my voice, share my face, share my name, because if someone can get this message, it could transform their life, or at least plant the seed. And then 5-10 years later, it might go on to transform their life when they actually take action on it, or their dreams come to fruition. So that's why I talk like this. That's why I'm so passionate. And that's why I want to reach the world. That's why I need to make millions and millions of dollars so I can pay for marketing and advertising to get message out to the world, to reach more people that haven't been reached and need to hear the message. The people that are open, to having a seed planted in their mind that maybe they're destined for more. Maybe there's more greatness. Maybe there's more out there for them than what they see and what they're experiencing in their reality right now. So that's why I'm here. That's why I love people. That's why God is using me as a massive vessel, as a machine to reach the world as much as possible, as a messenger to empower people and lift them up. And I know I keep getting away from real estate. So for real estate people watching, I'll get back to it, but I want to empower people. If you've ever looked at buildings or apartments or even just single family houses and thought, man, I'd love to own one. I'd love to have a rental house, just maybe one single family house. And maybe that's your dream, to have a single family house and you rent it out for, $1,500, $2,000 a month. Maybe that is a dream of yours. You can do it. That is possible. Follow me, talk to me. I will help you for free. Just reach out. So there's that. For me, it was buildings. I love to look at buildings. I love buildings. I love to look at buildings every day. That's why I live here, so I can look at these buildings. Because when I was a little kid, when I was 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, I was like, man, look at those buildings. Somebody owns them. When that started to click, that somebody owned these buildings. Obviously, a group of partners and investors, like big downtown, office buildings and stuff. People own these buildings. Somebody owns it. And I was like, I want to own it someday. And I just had a vision for my life. It was God that planted some kind of seed earlier on that was like, yes, you can. You are destined for more. There's more out there for you. And so I was always seeking entrepreneurs and seeking successful people and happy people and really peaceful people and really healthy people and financially free people. I was always attracted to, because that was planted in me so early. And so that's where what I'm pursuing now is to begin to put together partnerships and raise capital of investors and smart investors that want to go in and buy apartment buildings, that want to go in and buy, even commercial buildings to get into later. So that's what I'm really stoked about. All in all, I'm going to wrap this up. I've been going for 20 minutes now. So go back and watch this. Please replay this. This is so valuable. I know I went this way and that way and this way and that way, but this is so valuable. If you can just hone in on this piece right here, it can be really life changing. But to wrap this up, what I talked about was how life is like Burger King. Have it your way. And real estate and real estate investing is the same. It is like Burger King. Have it your way. You can design it any way you want. You can do anything you want. You can pick out your flavors and your preferences. You want to invest in Airbnbs? Go invest in Airbnbs. You want to invest in mobile homes? Go invest in mobile homes. You want to invest in self-storage facilities? Huge business, huge niche. I didn't realize how big it was. So I started going to masterminds and meeting people that were massively successful in the mobile home trailer park investing business. If you want to only invest in skyscrapers, follow me, baby. Let's go. Let's ride this thing out, because I will be someday, have my LLC and partners and raising capital for skyscrapers, for big buildings. So that's my preference. That's my taste. But if you want to, you can freaking invest in farms. I don't know what it is, but you can do absolutely anything. If you're watching this, you can do anything, you can be anything, and you can have anything, no matter what you're doing right now, no matter if you're working a bar back, no matter if you're washing dishes behind a bar, no matter if you're eating shit or taking trash out, if you're working as an Amazon driver, which is a good job. If you're working as an Amazon driver right now, if you're working at the grocery store, if you're working at Publix, you can find a way to build your mindset, change who you are. And yes, change who you are. Because if you don't change who you are, you will always get what you've always gotten. You'll get the same results. What's up, Paul? I see you throwing the love, man. You will always get the same results. You'll always be the same person, but the same results if you not change who you are. So wherever you are today, you can begin to take steps towards thinking bigger, growing in your self-esteem and your confidence. I can do anything. And if you're a broke kid like me, a broke, poor, growing up in poverty kid, you can grow up someday like I'm going to and buy big buildings and invest in skyscrapers. You can do that. It is not just for the lucky people. It's not just for some rich people that inherited it. That's bullshit. Because the majority of entrepreneurs today, the majority of the successful, the majority of the millionaires and billionaires that we idolize and look up to and say they got lucky, they work their ass off. They work their ass off on their mindset. They work their ass off on networking, and they work their ass off on business skills, crafting skills, and crafting their mind and modeling like clay their lifestyle. And you can do the same, and you can start today just taking little tiny steps, these little tiny steps of your mindset, these little tiny steps of adding people to your network, these little tiny steps of learning some skills, learning some business, learning some investing tips and tricks, ways to build your income, build cash flow. Cash flow is king, not cash. Cash under your mattress is trash. Cash flow is king. So just remember that wherever you are, you can do that. And just watch my journey. If you don't believe in yourself, I will believe in you. Borrow some of my belief. LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you're watching, Facebook, I believe in you. I believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, I will believe in you. Borrow some of my belief, because I have the strength of an army of men. I'm as strong as a fucking army of men. And if you can't carry the load, I will help you. If you don't believe in yourself, borrow some of my belief. I will believe for you. And I just want the world to know that. Please share this. Please like it. I'll keep bringing the fire, man. I know sometimes it's me talking to myself. I know for sometimes, a lot of times, most people will hear my voice and hear messages, and they won't do anything about it. They will never take action. But the ones that will, you are out there, and I can't wait to connect with you more. So I love you guys. God bless you. Have an amazing night. Happy Valentine's Day. And no matter where you are, if you don't have a partner, if you don't even have a family, if you don't have a girlfriend, boyfriend, you are loved. There is a God, and there's a dude named Cody Thompson that loves you more than you could ever imagine, and wants you to win, and wants you to be happy, wants you to be successful, wants you to be financially free, wants you to provide for your family and your future family. I will plan on providing for my children, my grandchildren, my great-great-great-grandchildren will know my name, will know my legacy, because I have the power in me to do so. Let's maximize our human potential. Let's be great, guys. Have an awesome Monday night. Get some rest. Let's crank it up tomorrow. I'll be back at 9:45 p.m. Looking forward to it. See y'all.